Fame is like a double-edged sword. For one moment, you could be adored by thousands for your talent or charisma, but the next, you could be facing backlash, ridicule, or even outright hatred. Today, we're diving into the shocking downfalls of once beloved celebrities, starting with Amber Heard. Amber Heard's reputation was once unmatchable, given some of her best performances in Aquaman and The Rum Diary. The sheer beauty and screen presence made her a star in Hollywood, but everything changed as she turned from a beloved actress into a well-publicized legal battle with her husband, Johnny Depp.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
The defamation trial, aired live worldwide, gave a very unflattering portrayal of Amber. Shots like her famous "My dog stepped on a bee" were shared worldwide for all the wrong reasons, and gave birth to memes and online mocks. Winning the trial only solidified public opinion against her, with hashtags like "Justice for Johnny Depp" trending worldwide.
My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet and went on with our vacation. We actually went to another location.
In 2024, Amber's career took substantial hits. Even her appearance in Aquaman 2 sparked controversy among fans, who demanded she be cut. There are several videos online capturing all her contradictions and ramping up the backlash. The tale of Amber is a cautionary one on how fast the public turns. Like Amber, the news of Armie Hammer's scandal exposed a darker side to Hollywood than the surface that everyone sees. Armie Hammer was ever so charming with notable performances in Call Me By Your Name and The Social Network. It looked like he was going to be someone's hope for Hollywood greatness. That is, until allegations emerged in 2021 that shattered his career. The charges, which included some disturbing statements about cannibalistic fantasies and emotional abuse, came as a shock to his fans. The screenshots of messages allegedly sent by Armie describing violent and manipulative fantasies went viral.
People were my bags of dope with skin on it. Like having people want to have sex with me, having sex with people, doing all that stuff, like it gave me a sense of power. It gave me a sense of validation.
The controversy deepened in 2024 with the unveiling of the documentary House of Hammer. And to rub salt in the wound, a resurfaced video showing Armie joking about cannibalism during an old interview added fuel to the already burning flaming fire and further alienation from several fans.
I have a fantasy about having someone prove their love and devotion and tying them up in a public place at night and making their body for use and seeing if they will f*** strangers for me.
His agency dropped him and he got blacklisted in Hollywood. In another example of power tussles, Meghan Markle's downfall included an entirely different set of controversies. Meghan Markle's fairy tale wedding to Prince Harry in 2018 made her an icon on the global platform. The path that she had carved out for herself by leaving Hollywood to become part of the real-life royal family had dreamy connotations. However, by 2024, everything began to take a turn. Critics labeled Meghan opportunistic for using her royal status and being a careerist. They considered her most recent Netflix series with Love Meghan to be tone-deaf.
Has been controversial. We always know that when there's a story involving Meghan, it's controversial. First of all, it's not filmed in her own home, so it's at home with Meghan.
But not
in her own home, at a very expensive Airbnb £5 million mansion down the road from where she lives.
Clips of her mimicking Kate Middleton's behavior style in the trailer became fuel for internet mockery, with TikToks dissecting her actions earning millions of views. In addition to this drama, Meghan McCain lambasted the series as out of touch, advising the royal wife to pursue meaningful causes instead of self-promotion. Even the few sympathetic souls seemed disillusioned as the count of dislikes on the trailer hit pretty much embarrassingly high numbers. Just like in Meghan's story, all it took was one unforgettable moment for Will Smith's reputation to take a turn for the worse. With a crown fit for Hollywood royalty, Will Smith is notoriously known as an actor the whole world loved and adored, until 2022, when he slapped Chris Rock live on television during the Oscar ceremony. Surprising to say the least, a joke made about Jada Pinkett Smith would trigger that incident and leave the world in shock.
That was a nice one, okay. I'm out here, Richard. Oh, wow.
There was so much drama, and while Will made an apology, the world was already scarred.
So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable.
And the slap never left him alone, even until 2024. The memes and videos of the moment kept going around, and fans and critics alike argued whether it was deserved or not. Will's story at the end of it all serves to remind us that even the best goodwill built over decades can collapse under a single misstep. While Will's fate was public and tragic, Amanda Bynes' case is a case of private struggles and lost potential that breaks the heart. She was a superstar of the early 2000s and a comedian on The Amanda Show and What a Girl Wants. Her transition into young adulthood from child star was pretty smooth, and then she hit the brakes. By the 2010s, the airwaves were buzzing with Amanda's problems since mental illness and substance abuse had taken a toll on her. In 2013, her weird tweets on the internet, including the infamous "I want Drake to murder my vagina," caught fire. In 2024, these issues were still with Amanda. The video, leaked of her wandering LA streets barefoot, made problems that were deemed serious.
Amanda, say what's up. What's up? We just walking the streets of Hollywood. It's St. Patrick's Day. And I saw my girl walking, so I said I had to say what's up.
Footage of her earlier interviews came back to light when she was disoriented and seemed to further prove people right about her downward spiral. While some of her fans hoped to see her recovery, others mourned for her once brilliant career. Amanda Bynes reminded us of the personal battle magnified by fame, but you wouldn't be surprised if everyone else went through this. Ezra Miller, on the other hand, is facing public scrutiny because of several shocking controversies that paved the way for the downfall of what was once a brilliant career. Ezra Miller, who was once celebrated for his performances in films such as The Perks of Being a Wallflower and Fantastic Beasts, currently finds himself embroiled in controversies shadowed over every corner of their career.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro. Fight?
It started in 2020 with a video of Ezra choking a fan in Iceland, which drew the first wave of backlash. By 2024, the actor's legal and personal issues had escalated completely. He was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and burglary, among other offenses, which paint quite a picture.
What the hell is this?
I'm asking myself the same question.
Immense backlash was directed at Ezra for his role in The Flash. Fans started calling for the removal of the actor, but Warner Bros. Continued with the release anyway. The underperformance of the movie at the box office only added more fuel to the flames. Just like Ezra, another iconic figure was also jilted out of their public personas. Ellen DeGeneres, once hailed as the Empress of Goodwill, but whose image now lies battered and squashed under scrutiny. An acclaimed daytime TV personality, Ellen DeGeneres used to be known as the person who usually went by the catchphrase "be kind," and was able to touch millions through her warm personality and endless laughter.
The people I spoke to said that there is what they call a culture of fear and intimidation, and that is how the show is allegedly.
However, by 2020, allegations of a toxic workplace culture on the Ellen DeGeneres show started to surface, as some of the ex-staff accused Ellen of her team of fostering an environment marked with intimidation, discrimination, and harassment. By 2024, her image of America's sweetheart was already practically busted, as more viral clips of her reportedly haughty or awkward interactions with guests added to the backlash.
How was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited.
Of course, spreading a public apology and talking well about it with her viewers in such an open forum could not bring up the slightest improvement, because Ellen finally declared the end of her show in 2022. Attempts to revive her show business activities by 2024 found an unobliging cult with a news audience that didn't seem to trust her sincerity any longer. Icons within this world have shown us that fame is as fickle as it is enchanting. The higher they rise, the harder they fall. Who do you think deserves redemption, and who shouldn't? Let us know in the comments below.